Please silence or turn off your cell phones at this time. Remain seated during the processional. In addition, we ask that you maintain proper social distancing as much as possible from the other family pods. At the conclusion of the ceremony, you'll be dismissed in groups, and we ask that you do not loiter in the gym. If you wish to take pictures and interact, we ask that you do so outside the gymnasium. Thank you.
Class of 2020, you may be seated. Good afternoon, and finally, welcome to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2020. Since March, you seniors have been patient, understanding, and you've sacrificed on so many levels. These past 3 months were supposed to be about you, but you all have displayed a maturity far beyond your years, and you continue to be selfless in all your actions. It's okay to finally let today be about you. Enjoy this moment. Today is a time to celebrate memories from the past as well as dreams for the future with your family and friends. My hope is that you continue to be patient, understanding, and selfless in all that you do. That will be a measure of true success, and you will make this world a better place. Congratulations to each of you as you start a new chapter of your life, and best of luck in everything that you do. At this time, please rise as we are led in the Pledge of Allegiance by Senior Cassidy Freed.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you again for your attendance today. We are happy to celebrate this moment with all of you. At this time, please welcome Class President, Ms. Taylor Anthony, to give the opening remarks.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. It's been an honor to be your class president the last 4 years of high school. If you would have asked me at the beginning of this year how I thought this year would end, I definitely wouldn't have said anything about the corona, and I think that goes for all of us. Each and every one of you have made me love high school, and because of that, it's so hard to say goodbye. It makes me sad that we didn't get to experience the last, best part of our year. Knowing this, we should all take the time and appreciate the memories that we were given. Little memories such as the boys always begging Emily Cross for free McDonald's chicken nuggets, Dylan Young always being the dodgeball champ, the intense arguments over anything and everything, Dalton and Sydney, Nick walking into Miss Boyle's class in nothing but his underwear, and driving our teachers insane. Sorry, Miss Stevens. All in which are memories that I'll never forget. I want to make sure that I tell my teachers thank you. You all made us who we are and made sure to support us in anything we wanted to accomplish. I learned more the past 4 years than I ever thought I would. To my coaches, thank you for being people that I will always trust and people that I will always go to if I'm ever in need. Thank you for keeping me competitive yet humble at the same time. Seniors, while we all take a leap into the real world, I hope you all remember that it's inevitable to make mistakes. However, that's okay. The errors you make are natural and important parts of life. Whether you're striving to make the perfect grades, be the best athlete, or competing in whatever extracurricular activity it is, the pressure to be great at everything has overrun our society. Try to remember that. Now, as we enter the real world, after the 4 years of hard work and dedication, I hope you remember that it's our turn to make mistakes and challenge ourselves during the process. That's what makes life so fun. I know every single person in our class has potential to achieve nothing less than success. Lastly, I hope you all believe in yourselves as much as I believe in you. Good luck in the future, and thank you.
At this time, we will have the dedication from the students. Since we were unable to have an honors banquet this year, at this time I would like to recognize the following seniors who fulfilled the requirements to make honors banquet. In order to attend, a student must maintain at least a 3.67 GPA for the first 3 quarters of school and also maintain 95% or above hourly attendance. Students, please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Cheyenne Charles, Hannah Cupp, Cassidy Freed, Blake Hardy, Nathan Harvey, Kaylee Holt, Kelsey Spitzer, and Emily Vincent. Please give these students a round of applause. Students, you may be seated. We also have one senior that is qualified for the honors banquet from 4th grade on, which is the first year that they're eligible, all the way up into her senior year. And that student is Miss Kaylee Holt. Kaylee, please come up and receive a trophy that we have for you. Please give her a big round of applause. Also now, I'm going to introduce our salutatorian, and that is also Miss Kaylee Holt. She's a very accomplished and involved young lady. She was involved in FBLA, FCCLA, Beta Club, Explorer Club, Choir, and Pep Club. In addition, as you just saw, she is the only senior to make it the past 9 years for the honors banquet, and she was also awarded the President's Award for Academic Excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the salutatorian for the class of 2020, Miss Kaylee Holt.
Good afternoon, students, teachers, family, and friends. Thank you all for attending the 2020 Bernie High School graduation ceremony. I'd also like to thank YHC-TV for broadcasting our ceremony for everyone who wished they could attend but would not fit into our COVID-19 pods. I've known for a while that I was going to have to give this speech, yet even with all of my free time I've had at home, I still waited until the last minute to write it. This may be due to trying to keep the high school tradition, or because I didn't know what to write about. When you Google how to write a speech for graduation, the WikiHow suggested writing about what I loved about high school. But if that's what I was going to do, I'm afraid this speech might be just a little too short. So instead of continuing to worry about what I should write about, I decided to go with whatever seemed fitting for a graduation speech given at this time. Our final year of high school was cut incredibly short by the COVID-19 pandemic. This unfortunately meant that many of our athletes did not get to play their last games as seniors, and all other activities that were being looked forward to were canceled or postponed. For some students, this break was a really big disappointment, and for others, it was enjoyable. Having these months off has given us all a lot of time to reflect on our high school years. Although senior year was my favorite and most memorable year, the entire journey from entering the doors back in junior high has led to a lot of growth, memories, and accomplishments. Switching from the elementary building to the high school building was a stressful event all in itself, as you go from being the oldest and smartest kids to being the youngest and most clueless. For me, this journey was one of the toughest things I've ever had to experience, being as that the summer before 7th grade year, I lost my 16-year-old brother Nick in a car accident. He's likely the reason that I am the salutatorian today and why I'm so proud of this accomplishment. When I was young, I would always compete with whatever grades he was making, because I either wanted to match them or beat them in my own competition. I continued this with my classmates throughout the rest of my schooling. I worried about my family often while sitting at school, and I thought about him a lot every day. Working through that grief and school at the same time was definitely not an easy task for me. Nick didn't get the chance to graduate, but I'm very happy and proud that all of my classmates are here with me to have this experience. My classmates and I have all experienced many different things in our lives, but there are some things that we can all relate to, like when someone would park in your unofficially assigned parking spot. Throughout our years here, there have been friends move in and move away. We've all made friendships. Some faded as quickly as they were formed, and others are going to last a lifetime. We've all made many memories at this school, both good and bad. We've also learned many lessons, some being things that we probably should have already known. We've made many accomplishments in our years here too. Everyone's being something different. One thing that I accomplished was overcoming my stage fright and shyness. In fact, because of my shyness, Miss Stevens told me I might not be able to give my speech. Well, here I am, Miss Stevens, and I'm glad I can do this now. Bernie High School provided all of us with great opportunities and has helped prepare us for success in the future. This may be the end of high school, but it's only the beginning for the rest of our lives. I could insert a really touching, inspirational quote right now, but my brother and I have always preferred to say that you only live once. So do what makes you happy and don't be afraid to take some chances. But most importantly, live life like there is no tomorrow, because you really don't know if there will be one. Congratulations to my fellow 2020 graduates, and good luck out in the real world. Our years of hard work have finally paid off, and I'm proud of all of us. Thank you to all the teachers and faculty that have made this school such a great place to learn and for supporting us throughout our journey. Once again, thank you for attending our graduation ceremony, and thank you for listening.
Now I would like to introduce the Valedictorian of the class of 2020. She's a very accomplished young lady as well. She has been involved in FBLA, Scholar Bowl, Pep Club, and Explorer Club. She's the Student Council President, the Senior Class Vice President, and the Beta Club Vice President as well. This young lady has also been the top student in 9 of her individual classes at BHS, and of course, has the highest cumulative GPA of any senior. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the Valedictorian for the class of 2020, Miss Sydney Cobb.
Welcome friends, family, administrators, staff, and faculty. Thank you all for being here to support the Bernie High School class of 2020. This has been a challenging year in several different aspects. Our administration and staff worked tremendously hard to allow us to have this ceremony today, and for that I am so thankful. I would also like to personally thank Coach Botch for working so hard to keep our senior class together and orchestrating numerous Zoom calls to answer all of our questions in such uncertain times. Uncertain is the only way to describe the last few months of our high school career. COVID-19 ripped away many of the moments we had all been waiting for. We did not get to experience our senior trip, our senior faculty games, our senior prom, or even our last few days making memories together. It is really awful that we did not get to do all of the things that we hoped to do together. However, when I look back on my senior year, I want to remember all the great memories that I did get to make. I want to remember being a part of a pep club, yelling and screaming at the top of my lungs. I want to remember laughing, dancing, and taking pictures at our glow dance. I want to remember all the small, seemingly meaningless conversations. I want to remember the excitement we felt when we won Clash to Classes and how proud we were of our Lion King hallway. I want to remember every little moment that made me proud to be a Bernie mule. This year was not what we wanted, but we were all a part of so many great things. I am so glad that I was able to be a part of this class and experience everything I have over the last 13 years. I would like to take just a moment to acknowledge all the individuals that have helped me on my academic journey. I want to thank my dad for pushing me further than I ever thought I could go. I want to thank my mom for always being by my side and for being my #1 supporter. I want to thank my Nana for always being my rock and giving me the strength to push through all of my uncertainty. I want to thank my sisters for giving me the little bit of patience that I have. I want to thank all of my teachers and sponsors for all of the help they have given me over the last 2 years, especially Ms. Terrell. Thank you so much. I want to thank every other person that has been by my side through the last 4 years and has pushed me so much harder than I thought I could go. Lastly, I want to thank all of my classmates of 2020 for giving me some of the most amazing memories and making me a better person today. To the Bernie High School class of 2020, I cannot even begin to describe how happy I am that I was your classmate. I have become so close with so many of you, and for that I am so grateful. I know you all will do amazing things after high school, and I know you all want to do amazing things for this world. I wish you all the absolute best. Stay safe, and do the amazing things I know you are capable of. I love you all. Thank you.
Now I would like to introduce Ms. Lisa Henry. She is our A-plus coordinator and high school counselor. She will announce the seniors who have qualified for the A-plus scholarship, as well as seniors who have been awarded individual scholarships. Please welcome Ms. Lisa Henry.
The A-plus Incentive Scholarship provides a full tuition paid education at any Missouri community college or career technical school for up to 6 semesters, and that's including summers. To be eligible for the A-plus Incentive Scholarship, students must attend an A-plus designated school for 3 consecutive years, receive 50 unpaid tutoring, mentoring hours, maintain a 2.5 grade point average, and maintain a 95% attendance, and also maintain good citizenship. This year, we have 15 students who qualified for the Missouri A-plus Tuition Award after completing the required criteria. 279 Bernie students have received this incentive over 20 years that Bernie has been an A-plus school. Please stand as I call your name. The A-plus students from the class of 2020 are Taylor Anthony, Sydney Cobb, Hannah Cup, Cassidy Freed, Kayla Garland, Andrew Gohagen, Lauren Graham, Blake Hardy, Nathan Harvey, Kaylee Holt, Cheyenne Hooten, Haley Robinette, Kelsey Spitzer, Cameron Stanfield, and Emily Vincent. I have had the honor and privilege to work with these students over the past 6 years. I am proud to announce some of their accomplishments. Together, they have earned over 123 college credit hours through dual credit classes from Southeast Missouri State University and Three Rivers College. Several of our students earned their certificate of completion from the Sykeston Career and Technology Center in programs such as auto mechanics, construction, criminal justice, culinary arts, and digital media. In our graduating class, we have students who will be going on into health occupations, marine biology, business, accounting, auto mechanics, journalism, welding, education, cosmetology, linemen, and so many more. We have some students who are ready to go right into the workforce. And whatever you do, seniors, I encourage you to be lifelong learners and never forget how much potential you have. Congratulations to the following seniors on receiving these scholarships. Please stand as I call your name. Taylor Anthony. She is receiving the Missouri A-plus scholarship for $8,412. The Three Rivers College Cheer Scholarship, $6,880. The Miss Bernie Scholarship for $500. The Neil Botch Memorial Scholarship for $500. The Bobby Rogers Memorial Scholarship for $250. The Bernie Senior Beta Club Scholarship for $500, which brings the total to $17,042. Sydney Cobb. She is receiving the Missouri A-plus scholarship for $8,412. the Myrtle Rutland Scholarship for $1,000, the Academic Excellence Teacher Memorial Scholarship for $400, the Curator Scholar Award for $4,500, the Seville Family Scholarship for $1,000, the Bernie Student Council Scholarship for $250, the Federal SEOG Grant for $850, the ESTM Access Missouri Grant for $2,000, the SP Missouri Land Grant for $7,458, and the FS Missouri Land Grant Honors for $7,457, which brings her total to $33,327. Hannah Cupp. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship for $8,412 and the Sterling Bank Scholarship for $500, which brings her total to $8,912. Alex Dean. He will be receiving the Lincoln Tech Test Scholarship for $1,000 and the Skills USA Participation Scholarship for $1,000, which brings his total to $2,000. Cassidy Freed. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship for $8,412, the Bobby Rogers Memorial Scholarship for $250, the Don Lee Scholarship for $1,000, and the Student of the Year Scholarship for $500, which brings her total to $10,162. Kayla Garland. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship for $8,412. Andrew Gohagen. He will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship for $8,412 and the American Red Cross Scholarship for $250, which brings his total to $8,662. Lauren Graham. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship for $8,412, the Miss Burney Scholarship for $250, the Shannon Tarkington Memorial Scholarship for $500, the Southeast Missouri State University Copper Dome Scholarship for $2,000, the Southeast Missouri State University Residence Life Leadership Award for $1,000, the Missouri Access Grant for $2,000, and the Bob and Yvonne Keithley Endowed Scholarship for $1,237, which brings her total to $15,399. Blake Hardy. He will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship for $8,412 and also the Todd Young Memorial Scholarship sponsored by Greenpoint Ag for $500, which brings his total to $8,912. Nathan Harvey. He will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship for $8,412, the Bernie FCCLA Scholarship for $250, the Harold Mills Scholarship for $500, the Ben Fears Memorial Scholarship for $1,000, the Joyce Petty Overby Scholarship for $400, the College of the Ozark Scholarship, and the College of the Ozark Work Program, which totals $19,500, which brings his total to $30,062. Kylie Hope. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship for $8,412, the Academic Excellent Teacher Memorial Scholarship for $300, the Belmont University Academic Merit Scholarship for $32,000, the Belmont University Grant for $45,200, the Nucor Foundation Scholarship for $14,000, the Eric Urhan Memorial Scholarship for $1,000, the Benton Chamber of Commerce for $500, and the Nick Holt Memorial Scholarship for $1,000, which brings her total to $102,412. Cheyenne Hooten. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship in the amount of $8,412. Wade Razor. He will be receiving the Bernie FFA Scholarship for $250. Haley Robinette. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship for $8,412. She also will be receiving the Southeast Missouri State University Copper Dome Scholarship for $2,000 and the Southeast Missouri State University Residence Life Leadership Scholarship for $1,000, which brings her total to $11,412. Emily Sheehan. She will be receiving the Bernie FBLA Scholarship for $200 and the Darius Wooldridge Memorial Scholarship for $500, which brings her total to $700. Kelsey Spitzer. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship in the amount of $8,412. Cameron Stanfield. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship in the amount of $8,412, the Southeast Missouri State University Copper Dome Scholarship in the amount of $3,000, the Missouri Access Grant for $2,000, the MFA Foundation Scholarship for $2,000, the Charles and Sally Holt Scholarship for $500, the Jackie Simmons Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500, and the Keith and Margie DeMund Scholarship in the amount of $1,500, which brings her total to $17,912. Emily Vincent. She will be receiving the Missouri A+ Scholarship in the amount of $8,412, the Bernie CTA Scholarship for $500, the Cindy Riddle Green Memorial Scholarship for $1,000, the Omis and Lucille Shipman Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500, which brings her total to $10,412. The grand total of the class of 2020 is $302,562. Great job, seniors. In the words of Michael Josephson, take pride in how far you have come. Have faith in how far you can go, but never forget your journey. Please know I am proud of each and every one of you and your accomplishments. Again, it has been my privilege to assist you on your journey. Thank you and best of wishes.
We've now come to the moment that these young men and women have been working towards for the past 13 years. Mrs. Zoll, as president of the Board of Education for the Bernie R13 School District, I would like to present to you the 35 seniors who have successfully met all the requirements set forth by the Bernie R13 Board of Education and the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. These young adults are ready to receive their diplomas.
On behalf of the Board of Education, I accept the class of 2020 as graduates of Bernie High School. We will now award the students with their diplomas.
Graduates in the first row, please stand and approach the stage to receive your diplomas. Sydney Andrea Gale Cobb. Kaylee Susan Holt. Taylor Ray Anthony. Cassidy Taylor Freed. Nathan Wesley Libertus Harvey. Skylar Shane Schwint. Ashton Cheyenne Hooten. Blake Fisher Hardy. First row, you may be seated. Graduates in the second row, please stand and approach the stage to receive your diplomas. Lauren Faith Graham. Cameron Jennifer Stanfield. Haley Rain Robinette. Kelsey Lynn Spitzer. Braylon Glenn Jankowski. Dawson Blake Duckworth. Dylan Robert Young. Andrew Christian Gohagen. Second row, you may be seated. Graduates in the third row, please stand and approach the stage to receive your diplomas. Emily Kathleen Vincent. Kayla Elizabeth Garland. Emily Joanne Cross. Emily Jade Sheehan. Xavier Kyle Shipman. Wade Michael Razor. Alexander Wayne Dean. Hannah Faith Cup. Third row, you may be seated. Graduates in the fourth and fifth rows, please stand and approach the stage to receive your diplomas. Yasmin Guadalupe Flores Martinez. Malaysia Tiana Jones. Caitlin Leanne Mason. Hannah Nicole Potts. Dalton Shane Berger. Nicholas Wade Johnson. Dallas Keenan Kirkpatrick. Ryan Chandler Reed. Cheyenne Justice Charles. Ryan Justice Cobb. You all may be seated. Seniors, first I want to let you know it's been an honor and a true privilege to be a part of your lives, whether it be as your principal this year or previously as one of your coaches. Congratulations to all of you, the chosen ones. Yes, that's right, the chosen ones. The senior classes of 2020 have endured, persevered, and must now triumph over something that hasn't happened in our country since the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918. While you may have not gotten to complete your senior year as you wanted due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the intangible things that you have gained from persevering through it are things that often can't be taught in the classroom. Things like compassion, empathy, and just pure grace. Each of you that graduate from BHS today have shown patience, resolve, and determination to push through regardless of what the world has chosen to throw at you. Despite everything our nation has been going through during the COVID pandemic, it has presented you seniors with choices. Just like the statement that I read every day at the end of the announcements over the intercom. Have a great day, or not. The choice is yours. Your futures are now your choices. Never before has a graduating class been called to step into the future with more purpose, vision, passion, energy, and hope than the class of 2020. This is your time to shine. We need each and every one of you to step up, and we all know that you won't let us down. In the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Each of you before me today has the potential to be whoever or whatever you want to be because of what lies within each of you. Now, BHS, class of 2020, go out and be brilliant. At this time, the graduates will have their processional, or recessional.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with a future in our hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I present to you the graduating class of 2020. Audience, please wait and you will be dismissed by the ushers. The audience will be dismissed by the ushers. The graduates can go with their families when your family is dismissed. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, man. Thank you. Didn't have any major blunders.
Yeah. Can I take some pictures real quick?
It's all in there.
Thank you. I promise I don't have COVID.